Oshimoto is our next opponent, our round 2 opponent, and we have a very good hand, so I'm going to keep merrily. Lead with a tune. Always lead with a tune. Having said that, if we don't lead with a tune, we can Vessel turns 2, get ourselves something sweet, and then a tune turn 3. Sometimes don't lead with a tune, that's what I'm saying. Occasionally lead with a tune. It's the first time I've ever done a standard video by myself. I'm so much more a draft player, but I don't know, standard can be fun. This deck's entertained me for the period in which I've played. I hope we're playing Black-Green Delirium, so that's a very good matchup for us. Let's game trail here. But the dun. There we go, the Flay Dad. Guess we take Evolving Wilds. Yeah, that ain't good. We want to get ourselves a red source, and then we're going to Evolving Wilds. Usually you want to play Ether Hub first because of the energy thing. Here I just want my deck to be as low as possible. On lands, opponent sees Grasp, Liliana, Ishkana, and Transgress. So I assume he's taking... Oh no, he does not take Liliana, he takes Ishkana. Okay. We're going to take our beats here. Let him reorder his deck, then play Chandra. Chandra will kill Grimflayer. Next turn it will put us up to 7 mana, which will be a bit away from Emrakul. Let's get ourselves a red source again here. That's pretty good. Let's play the red opponent knows about. Let's kill Grimflayer and say over to you, sir. Pilgrim's Eye coming out, I guess. Tireless Tracker. Okay. This is fine. Another Vessel. So we're 2 away from Emrakul here. I think we play Vessel, crack it, and then reevaluate. So we definitely want Ishkana and So let's think about this. So if we take Ishkana, which we do want, Ishkana's such a great play here, but Emrakul gets hit by Transgress and then we're kind of dead. We can't play Ishkana off Chandra. We can't crack and play Woodweaver's Puzzle Art. If we let those go in the graveyard, so Chandra's going to die, so this will be 5. Woodweavers will be 6. Next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we need to take Ether Hub because then we've got Ishkana, Woodweavers. Yeah, then we'll have 7 in the graveyard and we can actually play Emrakul. I suppose the opponent knows what our game plan is now, but that's fine. Here. No. There's no point getting the mana there. We could always get hit Harness Lightning. So Transgress has us completely dead. Any other draw's pretty great here for opponent. I'm not sure I played this one right, but I do think slamming Emrakul next turn is the by far bestest way to win this game. No Transgress, no Transgress, no Transgress. It's not Transgress, Ishkana. We can deal with Ishkana. This is fine. Yeah, we've even got our own. Let's see what we're working with here, opponent. So, Noxious Gearhulk is unfortunately going to come down next turn and kill Emrakul. Unless we Ruinous Path our own thing. Well, obviously we're Ruinous Pathing our own things, that's an answer. We're playing Vessel and failing to find. How much is this to animate? Yeah, too much. So let's Ruinous Path the old Graph Widow. Let's attack with Track R. It's up to, right? You may put, excellent. I'm going to choose no. We passed the turn. Let's hope he doesn't draw an untapped mana. He does not. Oh god. Linear, what's it called? Thingy. Is good against Emrakul, Noxious Gearhulk. Not good against two Emrakuls though, is it? That was a pretty insanely good draw. So I guess we have to kill Liliana here to stop him getting back an Noxious Gearhulk and just casting it the next turn. So let's kill Liliana. Let's thank our lucky stars we were able to draw a second Emrakul, play a aforementioned second Emrakul, keep second Emrakul, play the Ether Herb, boss done. So we want to play Noxious, probably do nothing with the trigger. I suppose we can kill a spider. Gaining 2 life won't actually change the clock at all here. Yeah, okay, let's kill a spider. Actually, it might change the clock. So we're attacking for 13, or we're attacking, but he can block. I suppose it does, yeah. Seeing as a block absorbs 2 life, and this gains him 2 life. This has the added effect of just getting a creature off the table now. So we can get back nothing really. Probably needs to draw something good. No, he's got an attack here, obv. Smash. Kalitas. I see, I see. That's a good draw. Bash in for 13. So this means I'm bashing in for 9, which is taking to 11. And this is still fine. Play the Widow. And sorry I am about that situation. Have Harness Lightning to kill Kalitas in response to any trickery removalery. And take the damage from Noxious Gearhulk because we don't want him to grapple it back. Seems good. I'll drink to that. Just wanted a drink. Liliana, the last hope. Sure. Clue me. I think I would have grappled there. I think you've got more chance to hit because Liliana doesn't do anything. Sure. Harness Lightning this now. And let's just take the damage here. Lovely. So, sideboarding. I haven't played Black-Green Delirium yet, interestingly enough. I think Ulamog probably comes in, as it doesn't die to any of his removal. I think I might take out an Emrakul to diversify the threats, because he's going to bring in discard. He might even bring in Lost Legacy. For the same reason I'm going to bring in a World Breaker. I just really like diversifying my threats here. We don't want returns. We don't need tears. I do want to keep in some lightnings. We don't want natural states. We don't want appetites. I really don't know how to sideboard against this deck, so I'm going to make the best of it I can. I think I just want to be threat dense here. I want to take out I want to stop everything being a 4-off. Just to play around, pick the brain and whatnot. I say play around, but to mitigate its strength. He probably brings out his spot removal, so I might bring in 2 trackers. Go down 1 Tormenting Voice, as is so often my plan. That seems good. Yeah, could go down a Puzzle Knot and bring in a tracker if we're going less on the Marvel plan. I like that too. I can't imagine he's playing Languish here. Well, I know they're not. Seems good to me. Let's run. Yoshimoto. What have you got, son? What have you got? Well, it's the Dream Hand. It's going to be ripped apart by any discard spell, but it's still a pretty dream hand. Assuming he doesn't have a discard spell, and we actually get lucky with Marvel, things are looking. But I imagine Transgress is going to be fired off here, yeah. But that's fine. Like, we've got a good hand here, irrespective of what he does. Servant. Liliana the Last Hope. Okay. Yeah, that's a bad draw. Probably going to have to play Ishkana as a 3-5 in the next turn. Just to have something to do. Mindrack Demon, sure. Let's see what he puts in his graveyard so I can decide when to kill it. Yeah, I'm still going to kill it. Vessel's a good draw here. Let's play the hub. Stupidly. There you go. Stupidly, because you could play the green and not have to spend that energy here. These little things do make a big difference. I do need to improve on my playing of this deck. But we're going to be able to harness lightning whatever he plays here, and Ishkana to threat to actually put some pressure on Liliana, who is otherwise going to go very much unchecked. Hopefully he doesn't have another Transgress. Ishkana here. Okay. Well, I'm going to Vessel first. Let's see what I hit. Tireless Tracker, Ishkana, World Breaker. So we have Delirium either way. I'm probably going to go with the Tracker. I think the Tracker is pretty nice here. And next turn we don't even need to harness lightning here. Well, we're not going to for a start. Again, because I've tapped wrong. Little problems with the deck. Little problems with me. World Breaker. It's just so far away from doing it. I'm going to take the Tracker. And World Breaker in the graveyard, of course, has extra value. You. Opposite of rewarded. I have to play Ishkana here because I have to put pressure on Liliana. We can harness lightning whenever he plays, presumably. Vessel. So opponent's probably out of gas. I hate that word gas, but I'm going to use it anyway. He has hit Obnixilis, Pick the Brain, which is what I was scared of. Traverse and Vessel, so he's probably getting back Obnixilis, right? Yeah. Not this turn, though. Traverse. Are we Emrakul? No, he probably gets another Ishkana, right? He's just quite a distance away from Emrakul here. Like, not too far, but far enough to not want to do it. So Liliana's going down here, fortunately. He's gone for Emrakul. Okay. There we go, that's a nice draw. Let's knock down Liliana here. Unfortunately, this has the effect of giving him an extra graveyard type. But he's still a distance away from Emrakul. Ishkana Graph Widow, okay. Let's crack a clue first of all. Chandra energy into Tidal Tracker seems okay. We must get about World Breaker at some point. But I like getting Chandra. I like developing Chandra here a lot. We can bring back World Breaker, exile a land, set him either further away from Emrakul. Chandra down. Doesn't change his graveyard. Grimflayer will, if he ever gets in a hit, which he won't. Yeah, Harness Lightning. Guess we play Servant and pass. I mean, we could Harness Lightning the Grimflayer, but there's no real need. I'm just going to get back World Breaker end of turn here. Opponent's looking for a land. He sees one. Let's take out this Grimflayer. And let's bring back World Breaker. Sacrificing Ether Hub. We can't cast it just yet. We don't need all these lands. Servant. 2 trackers in place. Missing these land drops is hurting me. We can't just send everything blindly Obnixilis though. Can we? No, we can't. We need to hit a land. We can cast World Breaker next turn. So opponent's 1 away from Emrakul here. Ulamog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, time to cast this, I guess. Quagmire. No, we are going to make summon. No, we're not. We'll attack next turn when we have to. Mind Wreck Dream in short. There goes Ulamog. So Emerald's coming down next turn. So we need to somehow mitigate the threat of that. Well, Chandra we can't cast. Yeah. It's fair to say this has not gone well. We send everything at Obnixilis. Well, that's got to go in at Obnixilis. The rest of them just can't attack. They're just all almost chump attacks. Yeah, sure, let's just attack with this. I assume he just gets chumped. Yeah, down comes Emrakul, and the game's probably lost. I didn't know what we could have done differently. We could have suicided ourselves into Obnixilis earlier. It just didn't seem too much of a threat. It just seemed like we had such inevitability. But alas, we drew how we drew. Emrakul indeed. Can't do much about that. Oh god. So he's going to kill the servants. Well, he's going to kill all our creatures, and that's all he can do. He should probably kill the servants here. Oh, really? I'm totally cool with that. It's about as good as it gets, I suppose. So we're left with enough to cast Emrakul if we manage to draw Ether Hub. I haven't even got any energy for him to waste. What's he tapping for? Oh yeah, I suppose that works. Sure. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape. Well, there's a land we can't play. So chump, 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 chump. Nah, we're just dead, aren't we? The clock's too quick. Yeah, let's just. We can't win this, can we? He's going to attack for 17 with trample. I'll see if he does attack for 17 with trample. No, he doesn't. Okay. That's really good then, because we can just throw everything in front of this and hope to draw some sort of miracle card. Like, Ether Hubs does save us here. It does let us Emrakul, which is not the same thing. Game Trail does not. Okay. Well, that was a pretty ludicrous draw. Yeesh. I didn't really care about Mind Rack Demon enough to bring that in ever. I think our deck matches up really well against his. We just need to not draw like that. Despite drawing great in the early stage of the game. But my inexperience with green-black Delirium could be the telling factor in this game, unfortunately. Please do leave a note in the comments if you see any lines I could have done differently. I could have been swinging at the Obnixilis, but ultimately that didn't decide the game. Okay, well this is a pretty good hand. We have some plays. We're going to need to draw a land. A Tune with Ether would be the perfect draw here. But a Pick the Brain takes a threat, but we seem to have several of them in hand. Our hand is threat dense. Fortunately, Game Trail is once more biting us in the ass. Oh, that's a great draw. Take your pick. Oh, he hasn't got it. I think I would rather activate Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot here. Grapple, I see. Well, there's a Transgress. What did he take? Mindrak Demon, okay. Mindrak Steven. I think I'm going to spin the wheel. It's important to get this out. He's up. And Chandra's okay here. Like, not perfect by any means, but good enough. Yeah. That's a kick in the teeth if ever there was one. Whatever opponent plays this turn, we've got a pretty good counterplay. Ooh. Did not get Delirium. Neither did we. I suppose we just play Ishkana here. Nissa doesn't do anything. I don't want to Vessel Harness for nothing and spin. Although it is a play we could make. Actually, we could just Vessel Harness for 5. I kind of like that play. So I'm going to crack this now to try and hit the land. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. So if I take Emrakul, the next turn I have, I'm miles away from casting Emrakul. I'm just going to take Ether Hub. I think we've got a great hand. We just want to hit our land drops. Play Ether Hub. I think I just want to kill Mindrak Demon. I think having an ultimated Chandra will be quite good here. In which case we just see if we can hit another Harness Lightning. No. I mean, I know we do it now instead of the beginning of his turn, which is a huge mistake. So there is that. Ishkana, Graph Widow. So I guess we're just plussing for mana and casting Ishkana Servant. And we ultimate Chandra next turn and try and win that way. So this really does force his hand. Forest, Tracker, Swamp, Quagmire. I assume we get Tracker here. Yeah, it's not going to do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. nice. A distance away from Emrakul. We're going to have... I mean, we could... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... We can't cast both of these. We can Nissa bringing back Woodweavers, but then we can't cast Woodweavers. Oh, we can with Servant of the Conduit. Actually, that might be the play. So we're definitely ultimating. I'm doing his face. We want to bring back Woodweavers for sure. Yeah, what was I going to hit? I'd have hit. I don't think it really mattered. We just need to hit spells. Well, there we go. A nice little win. In many ways, thanks to the Chandra I maligned. Again, this is the power of this deck. I mean, you saw that we whiffed on our Emrakul and we managed to have our big Eldrazi in the graveyard or in the exile zone. We still managed to get a pretty commanding board state. Then again, this is a really good matchup for us, so I shouldn't be patting myself on the back too much for winning. Instead, I will stoically leave you all and see you in round 3 for the remnants of this exciting Standard League. Ta-da! I actually do really like it. It's fun.